listen. Never in my life associated the word boring with baseball.
We know what's up.
Me? Yeah. Famous? Yeah.
And I'm like giddy over there smiling like, we're about to win this shit.
Did everyone give you crap? Give me a good host story.
I'm not picking it up.
We both love the game.
We talk about it every day.
Getting on baseball.
Having some popcorn, you're fooling around your phone.
I'd have to wait in line for 3 hours.
Hang on, because it's about to be a wild ride.
There's no human being on the planet I'd rather be talking to right now than John Schreiber. Fact. I thought I was going to get you to the All-Star game again.
I mean,
almost.
I mean, just care about winning, man.
I know you do, but listen, one of these days, our campaigns for get you to the All-Star game is going to take root. But this is better. This is better, right?
Yeah, this is way better.
I mean,
this is what winning gets you.
You can't wipe the smile off your face. I love it. So
yeah.
We're sitting here at Yankee Stadium, and is it? First of all, it's hard to believe, it's hard to remember that you didn't begin spring training with the Kansas City Royals.
Yeah.
Does that seem like forever ago?
Kind of. I mean, yeah. I guess. I don't know. It feels like kind of.
Yeah.
It does seem like forever ago, and then there's sometimes where it feels like it was just yesterday. So.
I mean, you had to get housing in Arizona.
Yeah, it was just a mess.
It was a mess
of traveling and logistics, but we got through it.
Yeah.
So.
But
yeah.
so when you, and I know that we've talked to you since then, but when you get dropped into that situation, all you know before was the team that you were with the Red Sox, and then you get dropped in. You're Googling guys. You're saying, where do I fit in? And it was more probably where do I fit in, and then I'll figure it out from there. Did you have an idea of how good that you guys were going to be, or when? And if not, that's okay. But when did you?
I had a feeling like. When I played Kansas City the last couple of years, I knew there were some guys on the team that, made a difference here in KC. And, seeing the acquisitions JJ made in the offseason for this year with Waka and Lugo and, all those guys, I feel like everybody kind of knew there was a great group of guys coming in for this season, and I think all the guys here were excited about it. And when I came over here, when I got traded over here, I was really excited to get with the group and get to meet everybody. And it's just been amazing. Once the season starts and getting through spring training, getting to know everybody and personalities and all this stuff, we have such a great group of guys.
You knew it right away?
Just like. Everybody's so close here and gets along with each other, and that's one of the biggest parts of a successful team, I think. And it's just been awesome. It's been amazing. It's been an amazing season this year. The camaraderie, the energy, and all that kind of stuff. So it's been awesome.
What was the message that your manager Matt gave? I'm kind of always interested in the message. The message is you do your best, and usually the talent wins. But what was the message that he gave? Yeah,
I know the message we always have is we have shirts that says today, and that basically means just worry about tonight's game, get the job done, and we'll worry about the rest once we get today's game over with. So, and that's kind of been the message all year, and I think it's just stuck with everybody like that because you can't focus on the future, the past, and obviously everybody talks about the season the Royals had last year and coming into this season, and that was the message we Q wanted to put out, like just keep the noise out and worry about today. So
easier said than done.
It's way easier said than done for sure.
Yeah.
But just knowing that message is there, you're always going to have that in the back of your head to just worry about what's going out on the field that night or that day or whatever, the preparation and all of it. So
for you look great in the games I saw in Fort Myers. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You dominated February as far as I remember. When were you traded? What was the date?
I don't even remember. I don't remember.
You look great. The ball was coming in your hand great. But you've had a good year, and so knowing that baseball's and you've always evolving, what is the thing that you feel like you're better at now than you were, besides health? Like obviously you're probably healthier. What was the thing that you're better at?
I guess just worrying about execution more I know it's tough as a reliever, as a pitcher. You're always worried about velocity and all this stuff. And, this past offseason, that was one of my main concerns, was trying to get my velocity back up and all that kind of stuff. And I think this year I kind of put that on the back burner and just, worried about execution and, not worrying about what the velocity was on this certain pitch. Because, if you're locating with 90, 92, have good movement on all your other pitches. I mean, if you're locating every single pitch, like, the chances or the odds are more in the pitcher's favor.
Did somebody tell you that? Because sometimes the message is, hey, man, we just like to see a little uptick.
It's just tough because you're always told that, throughout your whole career. And, like, you hear it all the time, just like, hey, just worry about executing this pitch, getting it to the location. You do the reports preparation for a reason. Like, this guy can't hit this inside, or he swing and misses at this a lot. And so I think that's just the biggest part of it, and trying to just focus on that and stop worrying about, factors that, that can help you, but at the same time, like, at the end of the day, like, execution is going to do more good for you than velocity.
Well, you get outs.
Yes, exactly.
Hitters' reactions, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, when because again, I can say good job in February, but then you get to the season and all of a sudden, okay, all right, I get it. Like, because I think you were banged up a little bit last year, right?
Yeah, last year I was a little banged up. Went down this year for about a month with the same issue with my knee. Got a PRP injection and went through rehab and all that kind of stuff, and thankfully this is the best it's ever felt over the last 2 years.
PRP injections.
Yeah. So it's definitely it's been the best my legs felt in a long time. So I'm really excited where my body is at physically, and where my head is at mentally.
So does it feel even better than earlier in the year? Like, so when you were sort of pitching, I don't want to say pitching through it, but you were pitching through a little bit.
Yeah, that's pretty much what you can say. Just pitching through it. I mean, I've been pitching through it for the last 2 years now, and that's all I was used to. So I wasn't like nervous about it, because I knew what it felt like to pitch with that and all that kind of stuff.
What is it?
It was just patella tendonitis. So I had like a small tear on the tendon. I think just that injection, trying to have the scar tissue heal up, and having that time to do the rehab and all that kind of stuff has done a lot of good for it.
You don't have to do a surgery, or
no surgery.
No, but that's that's the goal, right? To get
exactly.
I mean, and there is probably when you're fighting through it. I'm not going to put words in your mouth, but maybe I will. But you're having a good year. The team is having a good year. But, oh, man, am I going to be able to enjoy what you're enjoying now, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was enjoing it.
No, I know.
Regardless,
but you know what?
This is the best job in the world.
Here's science. Is that this is a lot. This being here at Yankee Stadium for the playoffs and Division Series, being an active pitcher is a lot better than not being an active pitcher, right?
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
You were like, I don't know if, like you said, if there was a time where, like, okay, I'm going to take the time off, I'm going to get this PRP injection, and then it's going to work out. And it has, right?
Yeah.
So you did that. I mean,
and I think that was the best thing I could have done, and what, the Royals told me, and all that stuff. So, and, just super happy and grateful for, what the medical staff has done for me this year, and to get to where I want to be right now physically. So I'm really excited where I'm at.
So you guys have a good bullpen. Congratulations, and you're a big part of that.
Thank you.
Right? Congratulations. I think that we've hyper focused on trade deadline so much, and players love it too. Don't everyone?
Yeah, everybody's always looking.
Everyone's looking, right? And so I'm going to take you back. So when you get Lucas Ursig, right?
Yeah.
We can talk about like how really good he is now, but like, okay, I mean, he's pitching in Oakland as a setup guy who was a position player a couple of years ago. Did you understand what you guys were getting?
I don't think so. I mean,
no, it's fair.
And it's been incredible watching him pitch. he's so good out there, man. He's fun to watch. So it's been fun
But
watching
you, again,
him.
that's my point. And this isn't like anything bad, because I don't think, put it this way, John, is that if he was the guy like, oh yeah, I know him, everybody would have been screaming and yelling, look what the Royals got. But now everyone's screaming and yelling, look what the Royals got, because he is that good. When do you remember thinking? Was it when he first started pitching? Like, holy crap!
Yeah, I don't
he's
think I've ever seen him. I don't watch too much baseball when I go home after the game or whatever. And when he came over, I saw his first outing, and I was just like, I'm like, holy crap, man! This guy has some electric stuff.
Yeah.
And he's a great human being as well. And I mean, it's just awesome to have him here on this team, and he's done so much for us, for the team and for the bullpen, and it's just so fun to have him here, and it's just been awesome.
I love bullpen talk. It's like as you guys get together and say, okay, I throw the one finger shit kicker, I throw the sweeper, I throw this, I throw that. Number one, they probably want to know how you throw your stuff. But what have you taken away, even from maybe an Ursig or something like? Oh, that's an interesting pitch.
I've been working on the changeup a lot this year, just trying out different grips. I'm still throwing like my original changeup.
You got the Waka. Come on.
I mean, Waka's changeup is a screwball. I mean, there's no possible way I can.
You
throw
can't
that.
do it?
No, I can't do that.
Come on.
No.
Let's go.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
My arm angle and his arm angle are
that's
completely different.
That's true.
So
yeah,
I'm gonna have to twist my arm to get the same
you got
movement
like,
that
you got
he
like
has.
the Tanner Houck, yeah.
But just picking everybody's brain on how they throw pitches. I mean, that's every single year. You go into a season. If you go into a new team, just talking to the guys that you just met and all that kind of stuff, and going through the season, you're always asking guys, hey, how do you throw this pitch? Are you pronating it? Where's the pressure on this finger? Where are the laces? All that kind of stuff. So, I mean, I've been doing that all year with the changeup, and I added the cutter this off season, and I've been really excited about throwing that and seeing the results I've been getting, and it's just added to my arsenal and opening up other pitches for me, to get better results as well. So it's been fun.
You got any themes in the bullpen?
Any themes?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's always themes.
We have trivia night every night.
You do?
Yeah.
That's
in the
what
bullpen.
I'm talking about.
If we're away, top of the second. At home, we'll do it in bottom of the second or bottom.
Can you please explain? Because it sounds awesome.
Yeah, Bubich will go online and look up top 10 of this, or who has the most strikeouts for this team that we're playing, in history and all this kind of stuff.
And everybody gets a guess?
Yeah, we just rifle off names until we get it. There's probably like, I don't know, 10 questions, or like 5 to 10 questions, depending on what kind of questions they are.
But every day?
Every single day.
Who's the best?
It's like we call it like our rally trivia.
Oh,
so
nice.
So when we're hitting and we're going through trivia, if somebody gets a hit, we'll just chant trivia. So it's pretty funny.
Who's the best?
Who's the best?
Yeah, who's the best trivia guy?
At trivia, probably Bubich, Stanford guy.
Stupid Stanford. Yeah. But is there a prize?
No, there's no prize.
Oh.
It's just for banter and all that kind of stuff.
That's good. That's what I'm talking about.
It keeps the bullpen light. So
what's that been like in the postseason? The trivia.
I mean, honestly, it's been the best because, like I said, it calms the nerves, and everybody's having fun out there because in the playoffs you're just glued.
Yeah, and, every pitch, right?
Good nerves out there every pitch, and you're just rooting for everybody, and then you're like, all right, we got trivia. So everybody comes together. And
you've played two games as we sit here. Do you remember the two questions?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
All right. Okay. Well,
we've had so many questions.
Do you want fans to give you guys questions?
What's that?
Do you want? We can put it out for fans.
So I'm the worst at it.
Okay.
So don't ask me the questions.
But see, but I can give you we can funnel some questions to you, so you make me look good if you want.
Because my baseball trivia knowledge is probably the worst in the league. So
you know what I just learned? This is crazy. We were just at the Bobby Witt Jr. press conference. He said his 2 favorite players were Derek Jeter and Pedroia. It's why he wore number 17. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, huh? What? And then somebody said 2 plus 15. Jeter was 2, Pedroia 15. That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Throw that one out there. See but speaking of postseason, you had never been. Tell me if I'm wrong. You had never been part of a postseason celebration.
Yeah, never been part of the postseason before.
You
in my
dominated
career.
it.
Thank you. It was fun.
Yeah, was it what you thought it would be?
And more, yeah.
Was it?
It was the best.
I mean, you're like that's we talked about you coming off the mound of like how fiery you are, just let the emotion fly. So when you win that, is it what? There's the feeling of it, right?
Yeah.
You don't know what that feeling's like. I don't think. Have you? You've never probably had that feeling.
No, I've never had obviously after I was done with my outing, like I'm staying in the dugout, obviously, because like during the season, like if you finish in 6th, 7th inning, you go into the clubhouse, go to the training room, and obviously in the postseason, nobody's doing that. We're watching the game live.
Yeah.
So, and then when you have that last out happen, you're just going crazy. You go lightheaded. And
does it hit? Honestly, did it hit different?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it hits different.
Really?
For sure.
And then so now because all I know is from watching clubhouse celebrations, and I've seen a bunch of them. Pro tip: pick a cork up off the floor and give it as a Christmas present.
Yeah.
But when you get into the clubhouse, was it like just give me as much beer as I possibly can drink, or?
Yeah.
I like how by the way, you did say you love your wife.
Yeah.
Man, talk about
and my
friend.
phone was blowing up.
Really? Really? Yeah. What a pro move by you, though.
Yeah, I mean, my wife wasn't.
My
wife wasn't in Atlanta, and we clinched, and she was watching back home in Michigan, and obviously had a couple beers.
That makes it even more
champagne.
That makes it even more impressive.
Saw the camera. I was like, oh, I'm going out. I was like, I got to tell them my wife's watching out.
But there's Academy Award winners that forget their wives. That is like, to me, that might have been the most impressive thing that you've ever done.
Yeah, I mean, we've been together since high school.
No, I know.
But
I'm saying, good for you.
She's the best.
Yeah,
so.
That's awesome. So so you go through the celebration, and then when does it sort of hit? Like, when is it like, okay, now we're on a roll. Now here we go. I mean, because it's nice, it's nice to win, but then you realize, holy crap, we're a good team. We just beat a really good team. We can beat anybody.
Yeah, I mean, you go through so many emotions in the postseason, and that's when you clinch or whatever, move on. It's just like, oh my God, we did it, and it's like, hey, let's go. Like, we're gonna do this thing. You know what I mean? So it's just an awesome feeling. Everybody believes in. We've all believed in each other all season long, and I think that's the best part. Everybody pulling for each other, and I've said it. I've been asked questions like, how's the bullpen? I've said this all season long. We all trust each other in every single situation out there in the bullpen, and I think that's the best part. No matter what inning it is, what situation, we're all pulling for each other. We all know we can do it. In those high leverage situations or long outings or whatever it may be. So I think that's just been the best part. So,
last thing has nothing to do with anything, but we're asking people: do you spend $100 on a Halloween costume?
Do I spend $100 on a Halloween costume? Yes.
Okay.
You have to.
Ooh, really? I mean, you don't have to.
Why do you
have to?
Just because you want good quality Halloween.
What's your best Halloween costume?
My best Halloween costume. I had like a blow-up dog balloon when I was playing in Worcester.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had those inflatable costumes you can buy that have the air intake or whatever it is attached to you. I had like a balloon dog or whatever. It was pretty funny.
The balloon dog is not cheap.
Yeah, so I was running around in that. It was the funniest thing ever.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I'm glad I asked.
Yeah.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.